Grace and peace, y'all. Hope everybody's feeling blessed today. So if you caught the precursor / story that I posted before this video, you know we're going to be talking about renewal today. Now, this is spiritual renewal, but it's how you're going to maintain your energetic body now that you're on your new frequency. Because as I stated, we are no longer on that grinded out frequency, that slave mentality frequency. No. We are on that rest, relaxation frequency. This is the frequency where you're finally able to allow, to flow, and to receive. So if you think that you're going to force things to happen, you're going to put yourself in a position, you're going to make sure everything... Nope, none of that's going to work. None of that's going to work. This is not a forcing frequency. This is a flow frequency. So I'm going to show you how to get it all together. I got you. Let's start off with welcome to wisdom. Became her that good old safe space where we go ahead and unpack our traumas so we can walk in the grace that God so lovingly gives us. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe. Why? Because if God has guided you here, He is guiding you home. If you are returning, hey, so family, welcome back. Go ahead and like the video and share it with somebody who you know needs this drop. Now let's get into this healing. So as I was originally stating, you cannot force anything on this frequency. What you'll find is when you force, you'll hit resistance every single time. I know, because I went through this a few times. I was trying to force, I'm going to just do, and then nothing was working. Until I realized, no. You do when you're in the energy of doing, and you flow when you're not. It just is what it is. And making sure that you tailor your discernment and your intuition to know when to do that, when your switch is on, when your switch is off. This is going to help you. Now, the only way to have high discernment, high intuition, working on 1,000, everything moving, is to make sure that you are spiritually renewed, that you are refreshed in a way. Now, there are only 4 main ways I'm going to talk about today, how to maintain your being renewed, and that would be rest, being calm, self-care, self-love, and then inner peace. With these 4 concepts, if you actually apply these 4, you'll be doing it. All right, so we're going to jump right into rest. Rest is very important. You need to understand your cycles when it comes to your rest cycles, because not everybody's on the same rest cycles. There are people who need 5 hours of sleep. There are people who need 8 hours of sleep. There are people who could do a 12-hour sleep cycle and still be tired. Yeah. You need to understand your own rest cycles. But for the most part, rest is going to be your go-to. Because when you are resting, you are allowing yourself to purge everything that you don't need and allowing your spiritual connection to balance you out. Okay, so I just heard a rested mind produces clarity. So that's for somebody. If you are feeling like you can't focus, you feel like you're having trouble figuring out what to do, where to go, how to navigate, you need rest. Not more work, not more coffee, more rest. And that's going to give you the clarity that you need. Now the next one we're going to touch on is maintaining being calm. This one's important as well. Why? Because when you are calm, you are balancing out your nervous system. Your nervous system is what triggers the anxiety, which triggers you to be all over the place, which triggers the confusion. You need to maintain that calm mode. You want to keep your frequency from being scattered. All right, I just got a vision of a TV antenna. For y'all who grew up in the 80s and 90s, you know what I'm talking about. A TV antenna. Where if you're in the room with a television that has an antenna and then you run past the TV too quickly, it messes up the frequency. You don't get such clarity like you used to. See, these new kids, y'all not gonna know about this. But the old school people, y'all know. And if I'm getting this vision, it's for somebody who's born that time. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, when you disrupt the frequency, you don't get a clear picture. So maintaining the calm keeps your vibration and your frequency steady. Now, there's a few ways you can do that, but you want to make sure that you're prioritizing being calm for the most part. There are going to be people who are going to try you. Don't get taken out of your frequency. All right? The third one we're going to touch on is the self-love concept. You need to apply self-love and self-care daily. Now, this does not mean spending $3,000 on facials and massages in order to feel loved. No. This is doing something for yourself that just makes you feel worthy. It applies that worthiness concept within you. It adds value to you from you. You're pouring into your own cup. A lot of us get stuck out here pouring into the cup of others. We think that our purpose of being here on this planet is to help everybody else succeed. Guess what? Yes, I want people to grow. I want to help you flow. I want to help you move into this frequency, but I'm going to be real. If I'm broken, I can't help you. I pour from my abundance. I don't pour from my own cup. That's for somebody. So you want to do something that helps raise your vibration. So when I say do something for yourself, it can be as simple as picking 3 songs that you really, really love, which I do this every day. 3 songs that you really love. The song's probably about 3 minutes minimum. So this is almost a total of 10 minutes you're going to have where you just dance. Where you just dance and you just enjoy yourself. Sing out loud. Girl, go buy yourself a single rose for the day. Do that once a week. And when you look at that rose, yeah, that's me. I'm the single rose. You know why? Because when you have one rose, you can't compare it to the others. Ooh. All right? Now, the last one I'm going to touch on is inner peace. Your internal peace is going to be the key to seeing the balance that you're putting within outside of you. This is how you manifest it into your reality, by maintaining that inner peace. So if you are cultivating that balance, that rest, that drinking your water and minding your business, you're doing all of these things, your outer world is going to reflect it. People are just not going to be drawn to you with the drama. And if they are, your energy is going to block it out. So you're not even going to be met with half of it. Oh yeah, this is how it works. So when your inner world is peaceful, it's balanced, it's clear, it's no clutter, you see this outside of you. So maintain that inner peace so that your outer world will reflect it back to you. We're not playing out here. We out here trying to maintain this frequency. Why? Because if you value peace the way I value peace, you ain't about to just throw it away, are you? I'm going to take that as a no. Y'all, let me explain to you how this afternoon just went. So I recorded my first half of the video, right? And it went perfect. I'm going to record the second half of the video because I'm splitting it up. I come home. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to eat some breakfast. I made me this bomb oatmeal. It's bomb. Savored it, took my time. And I was like, okay, let me get to editing these videos. I pull up the videos. The second video is MIA. I mean, no trace, as if it was never recorded. I looked at the video before I left the park, so I know it was there. And the video is gone. Satan, he loved trying me. He loved trying me. But he keep making the same mistake of forgetting that I don't play this. I'm still going to get this video out, so let's get to it. Unfortunate for him, I got notes. So we're going to get into the ways to establish renewal. The first one we spoke about was resting. So when it comes to rest, the first thing you want to know about resting properly is understanding your meter. What does this mean? Now, everybody has a sleep barometer. Some people, they need no sleep. They can rest on 4 hours of sleep and be okay, be good to go. Then you got people who need 8 hours of sleep. Then you got people who need 10 to 12 hours of sleep. Then you got people who are cat nappers. I'm definitely a cat napper. I like to sleep. It's one of my favorite things to do. I think I spent a lot of my youth sleeping because I like dreaming, but it is what it is. When you understand your own barometer, you understand how you recharge, you can apply it properly. So you won't waste a lot of your time late night scrolling, eating late, which messes up your digestive system. Instead, you'll start using it properly. For instance, since I know I work officially on a 4-hour sleep schedule, going to bed at 9 is great because then I can wake up at 1 a.m. so I can get into prayer, which I don't really wake me up, God does. And then I intercede for all of y'all because I love y'all so much. So just let you know, if you don't know nobody praying for you, it's me. I'm somebody. It's me. Go ahead and I do my prayer at 1 a.m. I go back to sleep. And then I wake up at 5 a.m. and I get to it. I'm talking my Bible study, talking my meditations. My morning regimen starts at 5 a.m. But my intercessory prayer starts at 1 a.m. So I make sure to apply it with that 4-hour time frame. These are the tips, you guys. The next renewal area is calm. Being calm is going to especially change your life because as you maintain that calm demeanor, you balance into your frequency and settle in adjusted well. Now, to calm your nervous system, you should adopt tactics like breath work. That is one of my go-tos. So if you are ever feeling a bit of anxiety, a bit of uncomfortability, mental disheveled, like whatever's going on with you, get yourself somewhere where it's kind of quiet, or you can listen to a frequency. But I definitely would say quiet because quiet calms the thoughts. Get somewhere quiet. Take 10 to 15 minutes to just breathe, and intentionally. We breathe without thinking. But when you breathe with intention, you cure your nervous system. So do a 4-second pull in, 2-second hold, 5-second push out, 2-second hold, and repeat that for 10 to 15 minutes. This right here changed my life. I honestly think it may have been breath work that cured my asthma. Go figure. The other thing you want to do is stretching. Stretching is everything. So when I wake up at 5 a.m., I have a stretch routine because it gets the blood pumping and it also releases endorphins. With that process of stretching, because remember, you have to breathe while you're stretching. So I'm kind of combining breath work and stretching. When you do both together, it's like a wave of euphoria that you just get over you. And it's great, especially when you're first starting out. When you're first waking up, you're waking up the nervous system. It's a great way to start. So I would say adopt habits like that keep you calm. If you're someone who likes to read, take some time to read. If you're someone who is very attuned to music and frequencies, calming frequencies, scrap everything that has words and lyrics that make you think too hard about what they're saying. Bring it back old school. Instrumentals that are calming. Go for it. It's going to help you. Now I tapped into self-care / self-love a little bit. Do something for yourself every single day. Like I said, I like to dance. I'll take 10 minutes out of my day to just dance. Put on music and just let it be loud enough. Put on a playlist that I enjoy. That way, after a while, even if you're not feeling up to it for the first 2 songs, after a while, you kind of get into a swing. You either are singing along with a song that you like or you want to move. Anyone who has hung out with me in the last 2 to 3 months knows that they can't take me nowhere. Because if the music is good, I'm going to dance. I don't care if we in Walmart. I don't care if we in Target. I don't care if I'm in the supermarket. I'm going to dance. So if you ain't prepared for it, you may not want to roll with me. But if you are up for it, I'm a whole vibe, just to let you know. Now the last one we're going to talk about is inner peace. To really, truly cultivate inner peace, you have to adopt an attitude of gratitude. When you are appreciative of everything that happens around you, your inner world becomes beautifully balanced. And this is not even a joke. I'm talking about if the lady, the cashier at the register gives you your change and she gave you an extra penny, being grateful. If as you're about to approach the street to cross it, the light changed for you be grateful. If you go inside your sock drawer and you pull out 2 socks and they match, be grateful. Being grateful for every little thing allows more blessings to come in. You become a magnet for it. So your outer world starts to reflect that inner peace that you have. Not even kidding with you. So you want to make sure that you're continuously grateful for every little thing. Now, if there's ever something that is big that happens to you, somebody bought you a beautiful gift and you are so grateful for it, hold on to that feeling of gratitude when something big happened and try to apply it the same way emotionally to those small things. This is a huge tip, because once you really cultivate what gratitude feels like, you're going places. You are going places. Whew, you guys. Maybe that's why this video got deleted. The second time was way better. Y'all got way more content out of me. So, clap it up, y'all. All right. If you need any more tips on how to establish renewal, I'm sure more of this is going to come out, because I only hit on 4, but there's so many ways. And everybody's so different and so unique that when you really put forth the ways that make you happy, you think about what you identify with as a soul, the possibilities are endless. Renewal could be painting a picture for the first time, where you've never held a paintbrush a day in your life and you painted and it just felt so good. Taking a ceramics class, taking a salsa class. You dance, but you never did salsa before. You doing that now. All of that. Creating an outfit. Can I tell you, I've been finding so much fun in creating clothing. Like, I'm so serious. Like, my own, like, outfits out of nothing. Go figure. So, who knows? Find things that just bring you joy. Doing the bare minimum. The ones that you can spend no money on, those are the ones that are golden. Those are the ones, because that means the joy from it does not come from how much you spent. It came from how much energy you spent. So you spent energy, not money. All right. I hope you're feeling this video. I hope this touched you in a very deep way, and it gave you everything that you needed to know about your renewal and how to get that, how to maintain this frequency we on, because it's just so delicious. Make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe, share, do all those things. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. Love and light, y'all. And peace.